Hey everyone, it's me, Peachy Paradise, and today's video is going to be my Q&A. So I do want to say thank you so much to everyone who has asked loads of questions. Honestly, I've got so many questions and sorry I cannot answer all of them in this video. I've picked a certain amount of questions and I have all of the questions on my phone and I'm going to be reading them from here as well. So anyway, let's get to it. If the world was ending and you could only save 10 species of animals, what would you pick? That's a really hard question because I love all animals. I definitely pick dogs because I love dogs, cats, hamsters, rats, rabbits, horses, zebras because they're my favourite wild animal, elephants, lions, and bees because bees are so important for the human life. Do you play a musical instrument? Yes, I do actually. I play the piano and I also sing. I don't know whether singing counts as an instrument, but it's still using your voice and it's still music. That's the other side of my life, by the way, music. If you could have any fantasy mythical creature as a pet, what would that be? I am stuck between dragons, because obviously you'd be able to fly all across the world with a dragon. Just flying across the world, you know, on a dragon. That'd be very cool, wouldn't it? And also, they can breathe fire. If there's anyone you really hate, you can literally just set the dragon to breathe fire on them. That sounds so cruel. Or unicorns, because they're so magical. How old are you? I'm 18, going on 19. I can't believe I'm going to be 19 on August 20th. That's my birthday. And yeah, I mean I'm already an adult, but still 19 is just getting older and older. I just feel really old. Favourite emoji? That's really hard. I have a lot of emojis. There are so many cute emojis I love. But I think the one I use the most has to be the proper cheesy smiley face. It's like a smiley face with little smiley eyes, like an open cheesy smile, and it's almost like this. I don't know, but yeah, I love that. I think it's a really cute little smiley face and I use it a lot. Favourite wild animal? If you've known me for a long time on my channel, you'll know that I love zebras. They are my favourite wild animal. I've mentioned it in other Q&As as well. And speaking of zebras, I actually have a little zebra collection up there on my shelf and it's been there for ages, but I love it and I love looking at it and I've always loved zebras, so yeah, zebras because they're awesome. Do you like horses and horse riding? Yes, I love horses and I love horse riding. I actually went horse riding last year, but my lessons had to stop unfortunately because we couldn't afford it anymore. I'm hoping though, hopefully this summer, if I get myself a job, I should be able to afford some more horse riding lessons because I love horse riding and I got up to the stage of cantering and I love horses as well. Favourite videos to film? I love filming the music videos, ones that involve time-lapsing with pure music on top. I love that kind of thing. Or just some simple cute little video of one of my pets with some music on top. I think they're the most fun videos to film. Dream job. I actually have quite a big dream job in mind. I would love to be able to pursue a career in editing. Editing for films. That's like the real goal. That's the real top goal there. Editing for films. Like a real cool movie intro edited by me. That would be so cool. Favourite thing about YouTube? My favourite thing, it has to be comments. It has to be replying to comments and interacting with you guys because you guys are so sweet and honestly you make my day sometimes. Knowing I've helped someone on YouTube, your comments just honestly brighten my day. But knowing that I get to interact with you guys is just the best thing ever about YouTube, honestly, I love it. And I always look forward to seeing more comments on my videos and I'll try and reply to everyone because I always feel it's best to engage with your audience and interact with them, get to know them, and I do actually recognise channel names because I've noticed the same people come and support my channel, I actually recognise your name. Why did you choose the name Peachy Pet Paradise? I really like this question. Actually, strangely enough, did not pick the name Peachy from the fruit peach. I picked Peachy because quite a while ago, when I used to go on the Wii a lot, I would always play Mario Kart and I would always be Princess Peach, and I just loved the name Princess Peach, but I thought, oh, I can't name a channel Princess Peach Paradise because that's not weird and it's not representing pets either. So I just decided to add a Y at the end because it sounds happy. Like Peachy is a really happy term. Like be peachy, stay peachy. It's like be happy, stay happy. The pet obviously came from just having a pet channel, and Paradise honestly came from just being a little bit creative and thinking of a little paradise world, but also giving your pets the best care so that they can live in a paradise. That's the kind of expression I wanted from Paradise as well. But I'm so happy with my name, I could not be happier. If you had $1 million, what would you spend it on? Wow, if I had $1 million. Well, over here we call it pounds. In terms of future, I would definitely spend it on a really nice house, a really nice car, things for my animals, camera equipment, definitely camera equipment, because I'd love to have more camera equipment. Probably more editing software as well, so I can have even better videos. And a really nice holiday. And if I still had some money left, I would definitely donate to an animal charity, because there's loads of charities out there that are in need of help, and the money can really help save more animals' lives. So I definitely donate to an animal charity. Is Peachy your real name? I wish. Peachy is such a good name, I know. I love the name Peachy and I wish it was my real name, but no, it's not my real name. On YouTube, this is my name. This is my name on YouTube. All of you know me as Peachy on YouTube, and that is my name for YouTube. In terms of my outside, behind YouTube life, I have a different name. Do you know if you're getting mice? Yes, I am getting mice. I know I mentioned quite a while ago I was getting mice. I know it's been quite a while, but I have been struggling finding mice in my area. Where I live is very, very limited. We don't have any rescues or breeders near me, and I've searched for ages now, at least over a month, for mice, and I have not had much luck. The only place I know that does mice near me is this Dobby's place. They have a little pet section in there and they do have some mice, so I'm possibly thinking about buying from there because that seems to be my only option. Otherwise I really would try and adopt. Even Pets at Home don't have mice in the adoption section, which is really, really unfortunate. But I may just have to end up buying some mice from this Dobby's place. If you had your own paradise, what would it look like? I think it would be like a huge green field, like a never-ending green field with a huge rainbow in the sky, nice bright blue sunny sky, a huge bridge over the water, I'm kind of picturing that, and there's a huge waterfall going into the water. All different kinds of animals in it, everyone's happy, everyone gets along, food supplied, water supplied, and as it gets later, the sky turns like a rainbowy multicoloured colour. Oh, and there has to be peach trees because, I mean, come on. The creator of this paradise is Peachy and there has to be peach trees. How did you come up with each of your pets' names? Honestly, there is one word for this, and that is food. I love naming my pets after food because I honestly think that food names are just the cutest sounding, and I mean, come on, cashew is such a cute little word. Honey's so sweet sounding and it matched her perfectly. Nutmeg, cookie, sugar, cashew. So yeah, honestly, I love naming my pets after food. It's just the cutest. What is your favourite thing to do with pets? There has to be playtime, because I love playing with my pets and being with them and interacting with them. But then again, I do love watching them as well, like just seeing them in their cages play around is just really interesting, and yeah, they can be really funny. Favourite season? My favourite season has to be between spring and summer. I like it because it's when it's not too warm, because summer can get really hot and sometimes it just gets too hot, but when it's spring is just like a really mild warm temperature. When you get between spring and summer, it's just a really nice balance between the two. What do you enjoy and dislike most about YouTube? I would say, from what I've said earlier about my favourite thing about YouTube, definitely interacting with you guys, replying to comments, and helping people is my most favourite thing. But what I dislike about YouTube, it has to be when you spend ages trying to help someone, and I mean like paragraphs of information, and they literally just throw it back in your face. Like, they don't appreciate the information you're giving them, they don't want to believe it, they're not going to take it, and okay, it's their choice, but at the same time they can just be so rude about it and just don't respect you whatsoever. They don't respect the amount of time you spent helping them. I don't really appreciate those kind of people, and I do dislike that. Another thing that bugs me is nitpickers. Whenever there is some slight mistake in your video that you know you've made, but you can't change because so many people have already seen it, and like a little editing mistake or like a spelling mistake, there has to be someone that points that out in the comments that you have got so and so spelt wrong, or you've done so and so wrong. It's like, I'm aware of that. You don't need to put that in the comments. Any tips on how to be a successful YouTuber? I wouldn't necessarily say I have tips to be a successful YouTuber. I have tips that could grow your channel just from experience. I don't think you should see YouTube as just being successful, because there's a lot more to YouTube than just being successful. It's really about enjoying yourself and what you're doing. That's the most important thing about YouTube, and if you get success then great, but that isn't the main thing you should just focus your channel on. Anyway, I will give you a couple of tips on how to grow your channel just from personal experience. So my top tips are time, dedication, determination, uploading regularly, try to be original, respect others, don't ask for shout outs or subscribers, earn them yourself because it's much more rewarding that way. Also, don't try and focus on being successful, as mentioned earlier, because YouTube really isn't about that. It's really about enjoying yourself, and if you get somewhere then great, but don't just see YouTube as a point of just to be successful. In time people will come, but that does require effort and dedication into your channel first. And lastly, enjoy yourself. That's the most important thing. Definitely enjoy yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, then there's no point having a YouTube channel or making videos, because if you're just doing it to please other people and not actually enjoying it yourself, then it's not going to be healthy for you if you're not enjoying yourself. So definitely enjoy yourself. Make sure everything you're doing is because you want to do it, not just because people want to see it, is a great tip as well. So that's the Q&A. I really hope you enjoyed finding out all the answers to your questions. I am really sorry if there are a lot of you who didn't get your questions answered. I really couldn't answer all of them in this video. I've answered a lot as it is, but I will be having more Q&As in the future. So if you'd like to see more Q&As, then request them below and I may be doing some more. But that's it for now. So any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you like our videos and want to see any more, then go subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video and you found it very enjoyable and interesting, then don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye!